What's that?
What?
Vasya? Vasya?
Pomogij mnie! On by tak ubić mnie!
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Jay's Retro Reactions. Today I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 and episode 4 of Mr. In Between. Just to do a quick recap of episodes 1 and 2, we've seen that Ray is a hitman with a conscience. He's a loving father, he's got a brother with motor neuron disease who he looks after and cares for, but he's cold and clinical when it comes down to the business and has no problem killing people when he needs to. Although we did see, as I said, he does have a conscience, because when he was told he killed the wrong guy under instructions from his boss Freddy, he went to the wife and gave her his own money and let the wife know that the husband was dead, so she wouldn't be thinking he ran off, which shows Ray cares. So I'm really interested to find out more about Ray, about what he's about, and about this code of honor he appears to have. I'm really enjoying this series so far, and I hope you are too. So enough of me talking, as I always say, and let's get on with the show. So Ray's friend Gary is obviously still in hospital, and he's coming to visit him after he killed the 3 guys who beat him up. Well, at least 2 of them that we seen in the first episode.
Who let you in?
Your mum. You feeling alright?
I like the teddy bear. Did you see what the koala bear said? Harden the f*** up. I think that sums Ray up to a T.
Can set me up.
So Ray's letting Gary know he sorted out the problem for him.
And the other pricks?
I'll leave.
Okay, so he didn't kill them, he just beat them badly up.
And what's with the fucking cowboy hats? In the old country days, fucking hardly anybody wore a cowboy hat. Especially inside.
Johnny Cash never wore one.
Johnny Cash never wore one.
Well, interesting fact, country music actually comes from Irish music, Irish traditional music, and bluegrass in particular is very closely linked to Irish traditional music. There's also a bit of African blues music mixed in there as well, of course, in the American melting pot.
Girlfriend's got a birthday coming up, so
How much you want to spend?
200, 300.
Okay, so Ali must be now Ray's girlfriend, because he called her his girlfriend there and he wants to buy a present for her birthday.
He's trouble.
Ex-wife is always trouble, particularly when she's the mother of your kid.
Did you tell Bridie there's no such thing as Jesus?
No.
Yes, he did, including there's no such thing as Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, but there is such a thing as unicorns.
Quentin and I are raising your daughter as a Christian, right?
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
So why would you tell her something like that?
Because I don't want to lie to her.
You don't want to lie to her, but you tell her unicorns exist.
In fairness, Ray, she has you there. That's a bit of a dubious position to hold. Jesus is not real, but unicorns are. If you've ever had a daughter or a little girl in your life, you probably would have been in this position at some stage.
Matches your eyes.
And Ray pulling the piss, of course.
Jeez, mate.
What?
You right? Careful, Britt. Stay away from that glass ceiling.
And we can see that the motor neuron disease is really starting to impact Bruce.
You right? I'm gonna lift you up, right?
It must be very frustrating for anyone that has that. As I said in the last commentary, all your critical functions shut down one by one. Terrible illness.
Sorry, Britt.
It's okay. But yes, you owe me $3 actually.
And Britt, just like the dad, still collecting the cash because Bruce swore.
Hi. Come in. It's Ray, is it?
Yep.
What's this, Ray's in therapy?
All right, so now we're all here, we can get started.
Is it an addiction group or something?
So what do you want me to do?
Well, introduce yourself first and then tell us why you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us, Ray, why are you here?
And why are you here?
Oh, I'll bash the bloke.
And you've been ordered to be here by the court.
Okay, so the 2 guys he bet up at the end of episode 1, He got sentenced by the court to attend this anger management group. Ray is gonna love this because he doesn't strike me as the therapy sort of guy.
Work in the building industry and been married for 12 years.
Ray's already bored out of his head.
And when you get angry, what do you do?
I can see Ray losing it at some stage with this hippie counsellor. I can just see it. They are going to clash.
My wife. Kids.
You lash out physically?
Ray's not going to like that. With his code of honour, he is not going to like this guy for beating his wife and kids, and I don't blame him. Scumbag.
How does your anger show itself?
Sometimes I hear stuff.
See, Ray's definitely not going to like these guys because, again, as I said, it's going to go against his code of honour. He's going to end up beating some of these guys.
Well, the person I bashed was a bloke, not a child or a woman.
What's your point?
See what I mean?
Well, no offence, but I don't really want to sit here with a bunch of wife bashers and child beaters, you know what I mean?
The fuck did you say?
And I wouldn't blame you, Ray.
Tough boy, is that? You damn fuck off me, man.
Told you Ray was going to go for them. And these guys don't know who they're messing with Ray.
Okay, do you want to do jail time?
Not particularly, no.
Well, then I expect you to behave yourself. If you're going to cause trouble, then we'll have to come to some other arrangement.
Ray has no choice but to continue going to that group, so he's going to have to put up with this no matter what he thinks.
Did you bash the guys that ripped off your mate?
Yeah.
Don't tell me the guys that Ray's after beating up are friends of Freddy's.
They belong to a crew run by a guy called Davros. And Davros is my son-in-law's brother.
Oh, Freddy's family. Ray's got himself in a tricky situation here.
Mate, this guy's family, okay? I'm asking you a favour here. Please, just sit down with him.
Yeah, but Freddy, in fairness, these guys beat up Ray's mate by doing a crooked deal. It's not Ray's fault that they're incompetent criminals and he found them and kicked the crap out of them. In fairness, I agree with Ray. He just know them as sit down.
Ah, very nice, mate. Really good. What do I hear?
Now, what I find suspect here, and it comes from my Donnie Brasco reaction. Check it out, guys, if you haven't seen it. But Donnie Brasco, which is based on a true story, said that undercover cops and FBI agents, or whatever they are, normally pose as jewellery guys because jewellery guys don't have to engage in violence. Now, we did see this guy, however, beat up the guy in episode 1 who owed the money, so perhaps he isn't an undercover guy, but anytime I see a jewellery guy now after watching Donnie Brasco, I'm going, maybe he's undercover.
I don't want them.
You're going to pay for them.
Give me a card.
Why don't you want to do it?
Cool.
She's definitely Ray's girlfriend. She's making him pay for her underwear and clothes. That's too early in the relationship, Ray. Cut that stuff out now. If she's married to you, fair enough. Before that, pay for your own stuff.
Shot in 4K.
Gary's just out of hospital and straight back to the deviant porn. Golden showers again? I don't know. It's golden showers again. Gary's obviously feeling better.
Vasily, what the fuck? Where's safe? Where's safe? Is safe? Is it safe? Yes. Is it safe where?
Gary can't understand Vasily. And has Vasily got a screw loose, man, because Ray already let him go, and Ray's going to come after him again if he does Gary. And Vasily's take as well, because Gary's texting Ray straight on the phone, and he doesn't even notice.
I don't know the combination.
What?
I wrote it down somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. It's upstairs.
You better not fucking me.
Vasily is as thick as two sharp planks. Gary is obviously delaying, so he gives time for Ray to get there and sort Vasily out. And this guy's too stupid to realise it.
Come on.
Well, if it's not there, then
I'm positive it was up in the top one, but she moves things around all the time. What do we do?
And now he's going to get the combination wrong on the safe a ton of times, delaying it even more so that Ray gets there, as I already said. So poor Gary's little alone time with his Golden Showers DVD quite hasn't worked out how he planned.
gonna have to give me about 5 minutes, all right?
Okay, in 5 minutes, if not open, I shoot you in face.
So he's going to shoot the sister's husband in the face. This guy is just bad. I think Ray and Gary are going to end up getting rid of this guy. He got his warning. He didn't listen.
Well, fuck, just be quiet.
Stop talking!
I've got to listen to the fucking click. You stop talking.
You stop talking.
You stop talking.
No, you stop talking.
I can't hear the clicks. Do you know how this works?
These guys are idiots. Well, not Gary. I know why he's doing it, but the other guy is.
10 seconds I shoot. 10, 9, 8, 6, skip 7, 10, 9.
He starts all over the countdown again. Because he can't even count to 10 backwards.
Bag, put shit in.
You didn't bring a bag.
Where bag?
There's plastic bags up in the kitchen.
Oh, not plastic.
This guy is a retarded. Sorry to say that, but he is. He didn't even bring a bag to steal the loot.
You know, generally when you rob somebody, you bring your own bag.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. He's definitely not the brightest tool in the box. That much we can see for ourselves.
There you go. Nice big bag.
Great. A nice leopard skin bag to go with your stolen loot, Vasily.
Don't look at me, Phil.
And where's Ray? Surely he's going to turn up now.
Well, brother, I'm rough with you, but I need money, so no bad feeling.
So why not just ask for the money? Surely if he played on the sister's sympathy, she would have worked Gary, being the husband. This guy's a tool. And there's Ray.
Shoot the prick, will you?
What, doing?
What's your problem?
Well, he's your fucking brother-in-law.
Exactly, shoot him yourself, Gary, if you want him shot.
Where's your car?
He's not going in my car.
Bye-bye, Vasily.
Gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, Tatiana ain't going to be too happy with Gary if she finds out that he whacked her brother, Vasily.
There you go.
Good.
So Gary's obviously well into the criminal underworld as well. We've seen he had a gun and drugs in the safe. He's no problem shooting someone. And that's probably where his relationship with Ray comes from.
Oh, fuck, Dad's home.
Great, the wife's on the way back. And the dead brother is in the basement. Plus he's got the Golden Showers DVD still on the TV upstairs, if I remember. Gary's got a lot of cleaning up to do now, rapidly.
What happened to the glass?
Ah, a bird. Flew into it.
When?
Just before.
Must have been a big bird, an emu.
Why you have knife?
Because I couldn't find the broom.
Gary has the worst excuses. And by the way, Gary's wife Tatiana, did she play a character in The Expanse? One of the Belta Loader captains? I can't remember the character's name, but she looks like her. That's it. Take the Golden Showers DVD with you, Gary. Along with the hatchet to chop up her brother.
I can't chop him up later. We gotta chop him up now. He'll be easier to get out in smaller pieces.
No, not this wee business, Gary. Your problem. I came along to help you out. I'm not doing the work, man.
What's that?
What?
Oh, crap! Vasily isn't dead. And when he tried to chop his arm off, man, he woke up. Ah!
On bedazo ubits меня!
What fuck goes on?
Oh, Gary's screwed, man.
Yeah, he held a gun to my head. He said, empty the safe downstairs or he was gonna kill me. If Ray hadn't have come over, he would have fucking shot me, you know that?
Это правда.
Нет!
Yeah, I think Vasily's got enough punishment. Half his arm is chopped off and he's got a bullet in his head.
Get out! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out!
How is Gary going to explain all of this to the wife? Gary is no look, man.
Well, it must have ricocheted off his skull.
You couldn't tell he was still breathing? Nah?
Well, you didn't fucking recognise him breathing, did you?
Exactly, Gary. You didn't know he was alive either.
Where you going?
Fucking going on.
Ray!
I would go home too. I agree with Ray. I am not staying behind for the shit show that's going to happen between Gary and his wife. You'd have been better off, Gary, being caught with a Golden Showers DVD at this stage, mate. That guy's marriage. I love it.